Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy X walkthrough. I believe we just won the game against the Goers. And now we've got a little bit of mayhem to contend with. Wakka taking a much deserved rest here. In the last video there, I had him score the final goal to win the game. So I felt like that was a very appropriate game. That just went really well. I'm not sure what happens actually if you lose that game. Now that I think about it. For the win, or at the end of that game, I got a, what was it, like a strength sphere or something like that. So I don't know if you get that, if you don't win. I'm not sure. This battle, I'm trying to remember now if this would have been a good one to use the cheer command or not. I think that what ends up happening here is the enemies just keep streaming at you, and I think that if you use cheer during that first part of the battle, it will last, and persist throughout this, as it's like, I think it's considered like a series. So again, I don't know. I guess you could give it a shot. Maybe it doesn't matter that much, but see, Wakka there isn't one-shotting these enemies like I think Titus does every single time here. So just a thought. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth using a turn on. It sure seems like it, though. Yeah, Titus is one-shotting. So I'm sure it wouldn't take too much. It would probably only take one cheer for Wakka to do the same. There's a crit. So Wakka's crits aren't overkills, but Titus's crits are. Yeah, they're just at that, like, breaking point, where Wakka's are just not quite enough. Yeah, he can't even one-shot. So they must be something like 300 and... Or sorry, they must have something like 170 health? That'd be my guess. So then an overkill would have to be at least somewhere around 350? I don't know, something like that. Anyways... Looks like I am going to use a potion here. It's getting a little bit low. Getting into that uncomfortable range. And you're not going to want to let anybody, or sorry, either of these two guys die for this, because once again, this is a pretty decent set of battles here. So you'll get the SP, right? SP. That's the experience in this game, right? So you'll get that at the end of combat, and if you lose Titus or Wakka here, they won't get any for the combat. So again, I would make sure that you get that down. There's a one-shot, 186. Man, look at these. There's a ton of these guys. I think you end up fighting, what is it, like 20 of these or something like that? I think that was my total. And did I sneak a cheer in there somewhere? I feel like I did. I feel like I must, yeah, here's another one. Yeah, because these guys are hitting a little bit harder than they were before. I don't know how many times you can actually cheer. I guess maybe I need to test that out. Something was telling me that you can do it 3 times, and it stacks 3 times. But again, don't quote me on that. I need to, I'll actually do a little testing probably. And just, check for myself and report my findings. Alright. So again, yeah, 21 power spheres. I overkilled a couple of those. And, so it wasn't quite 20. It's probably something more like 15 enemies. What an epic introduction to Orin. Well, maybe not introduction anymore. We've seen him around a couple times. Anyways, we're finally introduced to the hard-shelled enemies, I think is what they're considered. And I guess I'll speak a little bit more about that in a second.
Orin!
Sir Orin!
So, you do know him?
Yeah, best guardian there ever was.
So the hard-shelled enemies, anyways, in order to do full damage on them, you need to have a piercing weapon, or a weapon with piercing on it, however you want to say that. Orin's katana here is, which is a very interesting looking katana anyway. But his weapon there has the piercing property on it, so that's why he does full damage, and like Titus and Walker will not. A lot of Kimahri's spears have piercing on them, but he's kind of weak, so it's tough to contend with Orin. I think that you can't really rival Orin with Kimahri on those hard-shelled enemies unless you go deep into, like, you know, Orin's path, because it's got so many strength spheres in it. But anyways, that is kind of Orin's deal. He's got another cool kind of series of attacks with the power break, armor break, mental break, and magic break, I think it is. And basically they just weaken the enemy. Power break obviously weakens the enemy's power, so they don't hit as hard. Armor break, eventually we'll get that, and that will reduce the enemy's armor, which will allow the rest of the characters to do more damage with physical hits. So that's kind of Orin's deal. So yeah, not much else to say about Orin. He's got his limit breaks go off of how many, or the power of his limit breaks and how many you get. Actually, it might be. I don't know if it's the power. Actually, I don't think it's the power. I think it's just the limit breaks that he actually has available are determined by how many of these there's special spheres in the game. And as you get more of them, it unlocks more of Orin's limit breaks. So yeah, so there's that too. Other than that, he's got very high health and can take hits for your party members with some of his commands.
Hey, give me a break!
Alright, so there we see that Aeon, or sorry, Seymour can summon Aeons, and that was Anima, which is an awesome Aeon. Obviously, if that wasn't, you know, completely obvious. I feel like I used obvious too many times in a row there. Kind of diminished its effectiveness.
You're really leaving, Captain? Shouldn't you heal up first?
Yuna needs me with her now. I can't be lying around in some bed.
Yeah, but
Come on, look sharp. The Blitz season just started. Don't make those faces, yeah? Well, see ya, boys. You be good. Captain. I can't hear you. Captain!
Alright, so Waka has officially retired.
Are you sure?
Never liked long goodbyes anyway. Sorry for making you wait, Yuna. I had some promises to keep, yeah? From now on, I'm your full-time guardian.
Then welcome back, Sir Waka. Good to have you with us.
Hey. It's good to be back, yeah? So, any news on what happened?
Not really. We don't know where the fiends came from. Maester Micah is safe and sound, thanks to Maester Seymour. That's about it.
Maester Seymour's Aeon. It was so powerful.
Hey, you! Don't just stand there! All of this is your fault! Getting swallowed by sin, ending up here in Spira, not being able to go back to Xanark, and everything! I'm telling you, it's all your fault! Who are you, anyway? You knew my old man, didn't you?
Yeah,
And you also knew Yuna's father?
that's correct.
Hey, man, there's no way. That's just impossible.
Nothing impossible about it. Jecht, Vraska, and I... Together, we defeated Sin 10 years ago. Then I went to Xanarkand, where I watched over you. So that one day, I could bring you to Spira.
Why did it have to be me?
Jecht asked me to.
Is he alive?
It depends on what you mean by alive. He is no longer human. But then, I felt something of Jecht there in that shell, couldn't you? You must have felt him when you came in contact with Sin.
It can't be.
It is. Sin is Jecht.
No, that's ridiculous! No way! I don't believe you!
But it is the truth. You'll see for yourself. Come with me.
If I say no,
Every story must have an ending.
I don't care about your stories!
I see. Sorry you feel that way. Fine then. Come or don't come, it's your decision.
Ah! What am I supposed to say? You tell me it's my decision. But I don't have a choice, do I? You're the only one who can tell me what's going on anyways. I have to go with you. I have to.
Irritating. I know. Or are you afraid? It's all right.
Orin. Will I ever go home? Back to Xanarkand?
That's up to Jecht. I'm going to offer my services to Yuna. Come.
Alright, so pretty huge revelation there, Sin being Jecht. So, boy, there is a lot more to that than meets the eye, I suppose, eh? So Orin says, you know, together Braska himself and Jecht defeated Sin 10 years ago. So obviously, after the revelation there that Sin, or Jecht, is Sin, obviously we've got some more questions that need to be answered there. And Orin urges Titus not to tell Yuna, and for good reason. There's a lot, I think, that you know, if you hit her with that information right now, it's kind of tough to say how she'd react. You know, and frankly, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now. So hopefully, and I feel that the developers did, they really shed a lot of light on that and that subject, and kind of like little by little it'll unravel. And you know, I think that was just great storytelling overall. We got to come back here to I think this is considered the theater. You can buy like movie spheres or something back here. I never really do. But there is an Al Bhed primer on the ground here, which is the real reason why I came all the way back. And now, actually, that I think about it, we can start recruiting our blitzball team. And I feel like a lot of people like to pick up Biggs and Wedge, and they're back by the locker rooms. In this particular playthrough, I did not. Not real sure why. I guess I didn't really feel like I needed them, and I didn't really want to pay for them, frankly. So that's why I did not. I did, however, pick up Jumal, who is here on the bench. He's on that bench to the left. So you'll see me. I just go run and buy him for now. But I did come back a little bit later and recruit him. I believe his salary is something like 200 gil.
He's gonna stay here
per game.
Sir Orin knows him, apparently. You were right. He did meet someone he knew.
Do you think he'll find a way back to Xanarkand?
In any case, I'll miss having him around.
He's still in town, isn't he? I think I'll go see him. Oh!
Whoa.
Sir Orin!
Yuna,
Sir.
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
You're serious?
You refuse?
No. We accept, right, everyone?
Of course. No problem at all.
But why?
I promised Braska.
You promised? My father? Thank you, Sir Orin. You're welcome to join us.
And he comes too.
Hi, guys. Howdy.
This one I promised Jecht.
Is Sir Jecht alive?
Can't say. Haven't seen him in 10 years.
I see.
You'll meet eventually.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
What's our itinerary? Where are we headed?
Hey, come with me.
You're a real guardian now, so no mistakes. Understood?
Where'd you meet Sir Auron, anyway? Sin's toxin sure is taking its time wearing off. Anyway, I knew you'd find someone you knew here.
Remember, you're suffering from Sin's toxin. Don't say otherwise.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what?
Hmm?
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
Huh?
Come on.
This is weird.
Next, try laughing out loud.
What?
Come on, show me. You probably shouldn't laugh anymore. Too funny.
It was your idea.
Thank you.
Huh?
I want my journey to be full of laughter.
Okay.
If we should get separated, just whistle. I'll come running. I promise.
Well, let's go. What are you looking at?
We were just worried you guys might have gone crazy.
Sorry. Well then, all right. Now, we will go to the temple at Jose. And Guardians, don't forget to smile.
And there it was, the famous laughing scene. I don't know. I thought it was cute. I think I was like, wow, that was awkward at like the first couple of times I watched it. And then after you've probably played through the game, it kind of makes a, I don't know, Maybe you don't need to play all the way through the game to really get the gist of it. But anyways, we're coming up on the high road, but I have to end this video here, so like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. If you guys are helpful, though, hope you're enjoying them, and as always, I hope you join me for more. Alright, thanks for watching.